Hello everyone, and welcome to Passionate Perseverance Tarot. Thank you so much for joining in today. I felt called to do a reading on a specific woman that was recently in a pretty rough situation. So I did come across this in an article that I saw in the media, and I just felt really pulled to it, and I want to take a look at the energy. So the person that was very brutally injured is Maria Kovalchuk, and she was a missing Ukrainian OnlyFans model that was then found on the side of a Dubai road with several injuries. I believe she did have a broken spine, if I am recalling correctly. I'm just trying to familiarize myself again with the article here, as well as other broken bones. She, according to Dubai police, determined that she sustained her injuries by entering a restricted construction site alone, where she fell from a height. But her loved ones, her family in Ukraine, are not believing that, because it was showcasing that she didn't have a cell phone or anything like that on her at the time either, which is just not sitting right with the family or probably any other, normal thinking person in the world, because nowadays so many people are going to have their phone, other ways of communication with them. But this is what the police had come to conclude. So I apologize if I'm all over the place a little bit here. I just want to get a look and see if we can figure out in the energy what might have happened. Now, she is alive. She is in the hospital. She's unable to speak. And when I was getting into her energy, I was shown like a sidewalk with cracks and concrete. And I saw like a rose coming up and blooming from within the concrete like sidewalk. And I thought it was very fitting for her energy. She is a survivor. She's absolutely a survivor. She's going to bloom again. And I do feel as though she will make a recovery. And hopefully she will be able to share with the world what unfolded. And I'm sending out love and light to her, love and light to her family, her friends, and everyone out there. Please be so mindful and be cautious when you are visiting other locations, other countries. Please, please, please always just be so mindful. I'm not trying to put any type of blame on victims or on her at all, but it's just a reminder to make sure that we individually are doing our due diligence to protect ourselves, okay? All right, thank you, everyone. And love and light again goes out. So she is currently in stable condition, fighting back though, in regards to her recovery. And very, very fortunate to be alive, and that she was found still alive based on the brutality of her injuries. Now, it is showing that the National Police of Ukraine have gotten involved, and they believe it could possibly have to do with human trafficking and a case involving human trafficking that went awry in some way or wrong in some way. Maria's mother told the Daily Mail that she cannot comment on her daughter's disappearance because of the investigation. It is not immediately clear whether she's referring to the investigation announced by the Ukraine police or by the officials in Dubai. All right. Prior to her disappearance, Maria reportedly told Anna that she was staying with two men. Now, I believe Anna is a friend of hers. Let me just see here. It's either a friend of hers or her mother. I'm reading this right off of a Google search, so I apologize if I get any of the statements wrong. Please correct me in the comment section. Let me just see. So she said she was going to stay with two men. They introduced themselves to her as being part of this like modeling business. So she was going to be going with them, I think, to a hotel party, and she told friends that she was invited to this. However, it's not 100% clear that she attended. The assumption is that she went to this party, But I know that the promoter, when questioned, who organized the party, said that they didn't see her. So whoever the promoter of the party was didn't see her, but that again doesn't mean that she wasn't there. Let me just see if there's anything else we need to kind of go over before jumping into this energy. She goes by Mary Lou. Maria goes by Mary Lou on social media. Okay. Now, I had never heard of this before, but I guess there has been some chatter now about the possibility of these underground, what are they called? Porta potty type parties, which are very gross, for lack of a better way to put it, and where I guess there'll be large sums of money paid to do really devious, disgusting, inhumane things to people that are going to then be receiving the money. And they're thinking that maybe she might have gotten wrapped up into this type of party or type of situation. So allow me a little bit of grace to tap into this energy. I think it will be a little hectic. I'm going to try my best, though, to dial in, because I know that there's a message. I keep seeing a red rose. I know that there's a message that wants to come out specifically. I'm actually going to go to my deck first that has the red roses on the back, because I just keep seeing this red rose coming up and blooming. So let's go ahead and see what message. She's healing. Yeah, inner growth, and it's showing whole. So it is where she's on a healing journey. This is coming out with the energy, watch your back, watch your back, watch your back. So it's something where she didn't see or anticipate the danger. I'm going to put this right here. She didn't see initially or anticipate the danger. Could have been attacked from behind. Possibly attacked from behind. I'll ask that as well. But we have right now, she is on this healing journey. So again, love and light going out to her, that she will be able to heal and that she will be able to come forward and share with her family what happened, and that she's able to make a recovery. Let me go ahead and see. Wow, look at that. The rose came out. There's the rose. This is just showcasing that her energy is strong and she will recover. Her energy is strong and she will recover, and she will be able to speak her truth. I have honesty, truth coming out, and there's the rose. So I feel that very strongly, and that's the energy that I first felt. And I have legal matters coming out. So there's more here. There's more that needs to be unpacked and discovered and brought to light. And it's going to provoke some sort of change. This is going to spark change. It's going to spark change. There's definitely some sort of subversiveness happening here in regards to what led to her injuries. What led to her injuries. Okay, let me just see if unexpected. All of a sudden, this happened fast. I don't think it was something, it feels like pushed. It feels like she was pushed from behind. So what I'm feeling pulled to is, I don't feel as though this was something that was drawn out, something that where she was tortured or anything like that. I feel as though this was unexpected and quick. I feel like it happened fast, and I feel like she didn't see it coming. I feel like it was some sort of attack from behind in regards to what caused her injuries. I'm going to get further clarity on that. There was no way she could have fought back. They attacked her from behind. It came from behind, and it was unclear and confused. I got two of the same cards. So there was no way for her to be defensive or guarded or tactical, because it's where didn't see it coming, came from behind, and caused some sort of confusionness, unclear, shadiness, confused as to what exactly happened. So what did happen? I have the stranger card coming out. Caution, warning, danger. It feels as though she didn't perceive the danger. Possibly meeting these two people, because I have the dating card, meeting someone new. Just showcasing meeting someone new. We'll see if that's the two people that she had said she had met. I have, again, meeting people that were new. Wearing masks. So they were being deceptive in some way, shape, or form. So this person or persons were lying, false, hidden, deceptive in some way, shape, or form. And these were new people. This was a stranger that possibly just recently met and didn't perceive the danger. Didn't perceive the danger. Were you attacked from behind? Was this something? Were you attacked? They thought that she was no longer here. So they thought goner, not still. I don't think checked on her. So she might have fallen from a height or something in that respect. Because it feels like, yeah, look at. So it feels like pushed and then looked over and thought there's no way that they're alive. Something along those lines. That she was still here. That's what I'm feeling pulled to. Let me just see. Okay. Let me see what deck I feel pulled to, everyone. All right, let's go to this deck and get clarity. How did you sustain your injuries? How did you sustain your injuries, beautiful? How did you sustain your injuries? Fall. Okay. So I think she fell. And it was like, if she was not found soon, she wouldn't have made it. So it was very crucial and critical that she was located when she was. I think that she fell. And I see her now on this healing journey. All right, I'm going to get confirmation. Yeah, it's going to be slow. It's going to be slow. Slow healing process. It's going to take time. It's going to take time. She's going to be in a lot of pain. It's going to take time. Yeah. It's going to take a lot of time to come back from this. Okay. Let me see if I can get confirmation about the fall. Let me see what other deck I feel pulled to. All right, let's go to this deck. How did you sustain your injuries? She fell. I have the Hangman coming, but it's showing a fall. So there was a fall. Now there was a push or a shove, because I feel as though this energy and then something very unexpected happened. Might have even been like sitting and overlooking. I have the Hermit. Further clarity, further clarity. All right, let me go to another deck and see in regards to, all right, in regards to how you sustained your injuries. Were you, yeah, I have the Fool. So the Fool is showing off a cliff in the normal, deck there. So I do feel as though she did succumb to a fall. And I do feel as though there was a, see this right here? Like, come see, come over here, come look. And then it feels like a push. It feels like a push. What is this one here? Yeah, I think there was a push. I have the Knight of Fire. Or like, come look at this. See, like the star energy, come look at this. Oh, wait a second. This is the Fool. There's 2 Fools? There's 2 Fools in this deck. Look at that. There's 2 people. There's definitely 2 people. Okay, that's confirmation right there. There's 2 people that have a hand in this. So I know that, and I'll show you, there's 2, this is a newer deck that I have. I haven't familiarized myself with the whole deck yet. I just thought the imagery was really beautiful. There's 2 Fools in this deck. Look at that. So there's 2 people, and that would align with what was said, that she was meeting with 2 individuals about this, what was it, modeling, I think? That took 2 people. Yep, there it is again. The 2. All right. All right, confirmation of that. So we have, I don't think it was any type of torture or like those parties seem very grotesque and drawn out, torture, painful type situation. I'm not feeling pulled to that. I'm feeling something happened and pushing her, she sustained a fall, something in regards to that. Let me just see, was it the 2 people? Yeah, it absolutely was. 8 of, now this is for entertainment purposes only. Everything here is alleged. I don't think I said that before, so let me just take a minute and say that now. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. This is for entertainment purposes only, and everything is alleged in my opinion only. Do not take any of this as fact. Please do your own research and due diligence and come up with your own belief on what you think happened. But yeah, I think that there were 2 people, 2 male energies, that it happened fast. Now, I do feel as though pulled to the people that she was saying she was going to meet up with, new people that she was meeting up with in regards to a modeling opportunity. I believe that's what I had read. My screen has gone dark over there, so I can't look at it again. But I believe that's what I had. Yes, and it ended up being this. It ended up leading to this painful ending that happened. 10 of Swords energy. So, all right, let me go to another deck and see why. But let's first also try to see, was it them? I want a different deck for clarity. Let's go to this deck. Let's go to this deck right here. Oh, this deck has some heft to it. Okay, so in regards to the 2, this one wants to come out, the Hierophant. Okay, so the Hierophant wants to come out. Holy crap! Look at this. This is a new deck also. And you know how I was just talking about the flower and the rose? Look at that. There's 2 people. Look at that. Putting a knife to a back. Look at that. Holy crap. I think it's some sort of sadistic ritual. I think she got sucked into some sort of sadistic ritual. And this was part of that, and she was pretty much then just left for DEAD. Because you want to ask the why. I don't think we'll get a good answer as to the why. I think it's some sort of, with this card coming out, some sort of sadistic type ritual that she unfortunately got swept up in. Look at this. Look at this imagery. Look at this with the sword to the back. Now, I don't feel like it was drawn out to the point where she was like suffering beforehand, because I feel as though it was almost like a trick and then just it happened fast. Let me see if I can get clarity of that. In regards to everything that happened, it happened fast. It happened fast. She didn't see it coming. It was unsuspected in that respect. But I feel as though, yeah, look at with this Chariot. See? Very like malicious, conniving, but unsuspected on the other side. And he's got that knight. Oh, no, it's a bow. He's got a bow and arrow there. All right, let me see if there's anything more. This is an interesting deck. I haven't used this one in a while. Strength is coming out. Just wasn't able to fight back or put up any type of fight because she didn't see it coming. All right, let me see if I can get further clarity in regards to that. Now I'm feeling it in my head space very strongly. Like a blow. Could have been a blow to the head and then a fall. Could have been a blow to the head. And see how here with it to the back of the neck there, I feel it in the back of the head. Almost like a blow to the head space and then a fall. Showcase from this deck, please, how you sustained your injuries. Hit to the head, I feel it. So there's a hit to the head, hit to the back of the head, and a fall. So we get hit on the back of the head. Let me look at this card. And this, it's the Fool showcasing a fall. And see the roses? The roses? Okay. Let me just see if there's anything more from this deck that wants to come out. I do feel it tied in. There's at least 2 people. Could be more though, because I see the 3 of Cups. So it could be definitely more people that are aware of what happened, and especially because I think it's some sort of like subversive. The why. That's the why. Yeah, look at, there's an Emperor coming out, and the why, unfortunately, is for this. For no reason other than to participate in some sort of sick, ritualistic, allegedly energy harvesting type practice, because it just feels like this. Yeah, feeding off of, wow, I forgot about this deck. Feeding off of the innocence of an Empress here. Look at this, and here's the rose, but it's, look at that, stealing the essence, stealing the youth, stealing the beauty, stealing the light, stealing the energy, because now we have the white rose. Okay. Wow. So there's definitely something extremely, I'm going to say evil going on. Extremely evil going on. And I think she got wrapped up in this. Let's see. Did she go to that party? Was she at the party? In regards to your energy, beautiful, were you at the party? Did you go to that party? Did you go to the tower? I think she was at the party. I think she went to the party. I think she was there. I think she was there. I think that's where there's some stuff happening that is not on the up and up. Because I have the Magician and I have the 3 of Pentacles. Collaboratively working together, right? And then the Magician energy showcasing. Let me just see about this. And there's the rose. Look at that. I'm having the rose there, right? Controlling the rose. Wow. I'm just so pulled into this deck. I'm so glad that I found this to use for this specific reason. And again, I'm just feeling really pulled to stealing like the energy, the essence, the youth, the beauty, the light, the vibrancy. Further clarify this magician and the magician's intent. And when I'm looking at the magician, it's the energy of those that wronged her, okay? Yeah, forcing with the Wheel of Fortune, forcing. It's like a broken clock, and it looks very, I'll show you, forcing. Oh, wow. There's the blank card in here. Look, and that's the white flower. I did not know that there was a blank card in this. Okay, so I haven't used this deck in forever, and I forgot that, and apparently there's a blank card in this, which is showcasing, again, those white flowers of, like, stealing everything that, like, makes her up as a person, like, just sucking that out through this ritual, I'll say ritualistic type behavior, and claiming it for themselves. See this Wheel of Fortune? Really? And then I have the World coming out too, the World. So it's really very subversive, I guess, is the best thing that I could describe. Let's try to get clarity again in regards to this magician energy, or the two individuals. There they are. There was definitely those. Oh my goodness. It just flew out. The Fool. It just flew out. Okay. Let me get it. Definitely. Is there a rose here? Oh, I thought it was a rose. There's not. But I thought that that was a rose. The like red. It has the white and the red. But again, symbolic, because we have the white rose and the red rose and the draining of that energy, right? And the feeding off of it. The feeding off of it in some way. And I'm not trying to be like conspiracy theorist here, but this is plain as day coming out. And then there's the Hierophant again, confirming that with the Hierophant when we had it from this with the ritualistic behavior pattern. That is, I just want to say sadistic, for lack of a better way to put it. It's just not good, not of the light. Controlling, manipulative, evil. All right, showcase further. So we do have those two individuals. I am getting in the energy, and unless there's two other random individuals, I do feel as though I would be checking there first, because they absolutely know more, and I think that they were directly involved, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Further clarity, left for this. Did not think that she would make it. Didn't think she would make it. Now, further describe this magician. This magician energy is two-faced. Two-faced. Yeah. So one way and then a complete opposite way. So very much could be this like emperor, oh no, I wouldn't hurt a fly. But then behind closed doors, wicked, evil, malicious, sadistic, running sadistic things, right? Snake, two-faced. Okay. Whew. All right, I'm sorry. The energy is just very much... Let me just get further clarity in regards to how you ended up on the side of the road. How did you end up on the side of the road? How did you end up on the side of the road? Let's see if we can get any clarity on that. I don't know if it's where she was ditched. She was ditched. She was dumped. She was dumped. So I think she was dumped because, see, if you could, yeah, dumped and left for DEAD. Because, see, now we just go dump. There's a dumping ground or a throw them away or a toss away, right? So I feel as though there was something that happened that I do feel as though there was a fall or falling from a height, being pushed from a height, shoved from a height, coming from behind, unexpected, causing injury, and in some way, shape, or form that then was able to take energy from her. I have the pizza showing up for anyone that does align with the SEX affecting, right? That possibility. So I wouldn't write that off because it's coming out right there in regards to that. Let me just see. Was this part of some larger ST operation? I'm going to go to another deck and, I think somehow, yes. I think somehow aligned, yes. Yes, I'm getting a yes. And aligned in some way. This was about taking her light. Taking her light. I just keep feeling pulled. This was specifically about taking her light. Taking her energy. This was all about taking her energy. So for her specifically, it was about taking that energy. Now, let me just see exactly what I'm going to try from this deck. Yeah, taking her light. 11, again, with the cornucopia, the light coming in, taking her light. And I don't know how. I mean, I apologize. Yeah, again, this was all about taking her light. So I have that coming out. For her, this was about them stealing her light. Or for whoever somehow feeds off of that. All right, is what I'm feeling pulled to. Now, I don't know how that operates. I am all about trying to uplift. But yeah, it was some sort of ritualistic. This is obviously not an evil-looking ritual card, but it's the one that would showcase that in this deck as being a ritualistic event, and in some way, shape, or form stealing her energy, stealing her light, and leaving her for like this, and just like on the side of the road, dumped. So I do feel as though left out, thinking that she just wouldn't survive. And thank heavens, there's a bigger plan in place for this beautiful shining light. And I'm sending her all of the love, all of the healing energy, and she will be victorious. 6 of Wands energy, she will make it through. She will make it through, and she will rise again. Phoenix energy coming back, and will hopefully be able to showcase what happened to her moving forward. But I'm just wishing her a healing journey, and for her to be able to be close with family and friends and loved ones. Okay. The Hierophant is coming out again. So that's again showcasing ritualistic behavior, because it's the reoccurring theme of what we've been getting with that Hierophant card. All right. Secrets, hidden secrets. Judgment coming out with that. So there's definitely the need to not let this go for the Ukrainian side of things, to keep digging deeper, for her family to keep digging deeper as far as what exactly happened, the tower, what exactly happened. And I feel like this was all about taking her light. Now, metaphorically taking her light, literally taking her light, it feels like feeding off of her somehow. But again, I'll let you, the viewer, make your own determination on that. You know, please let me know in the comments. I know there's a lot of viewers that have a much wider knowledge base of things that I'll say, these like sadistic, yeah, look at that. Like the cloaks, the eyes wide shut type things that happen. So if that is something that you feel, you know, please share in the comment section. But she was definitely left for DEAD on the side of the road. I have the Magician coming out again as being someone that like runs the show. I also think there's at least the 2 people that brought her in. So that was the energy that she would be showcasing, is not to trust, not trustworthy. I do feel as though she didn't foresee or perceive the danger. And then I feel as though it was somehow very sudden. Now, yeah, it happened fast, but then it feels as though left beaten, battered, and bruised, and then just discarded. Okay. Is there anything from this deck that would help bring clarity in regards to what happened to you, or who, what, why, when, where? Oh, look at this. I just get a really big question mark. Look at that. Now, this is Judgment coming out. And let's see. I do feel as though she went to the party. Do you see how there's a height here? It's like she was brought up and pushed. And there were like people watching. Right? It's like that type of sick, sadistic event that I feel. You know? Like, oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. It's that type of not okay. Yeah, see, the Fool is coming out again. And this one, it's Mabel. This is from the, I forget the name of this TV show. Gravity Falls, I believe, is the name of this. The Gravity Falls tarot deck. But again, it's coming out again. So I do feel as though she did fall. Fall is not the right word, though. She was pushed and fell from a height. And then showcase from this deck. I'm going to pull that right there. It says the Ford, but it just feels like someone very tactical. Someone, again, very two-faced. Someone very, like these are well-planned things. Well-planned events. It's not just... And then we have the Trickster coming out. Very well-planned is what I'm feeling pulled to. Okay. Let me just see if there's any other deck that would help bring any other clarity. And then I will end this for today. Please let me know if you'd like me to take another look, or if there's other cases possibly that you'd like me to take a look at in the comment section below. I'll try to do my best. Let me see. Will there be justice? I do feel as though that's what I'm feeling pulled to. So let's go ahead and see. Will there be justice? Will there be more that comes out in regards to this specific incident? Will there be more that comes out? Yeah, there. Look at there. It's coming out again. See? It's coming out again. So it's time to shine a light on some sort of subversive. The Fool, right? It happened fast. Secret organization. A secret organization that feeds off of making others suffer in some way, shape, or form. That's what I'm getting coming out. So there's some sort of like secret organization here that operates in the shadows that feeds off of making others that are beautiful, right, vibrant, steals their light, for lack of a better way to describe it. And then when they're done, discards. Discards and just leaves. Let me see if there's anything more from this deck that wants to come out. There's not. Let me see. Will this be brought to light? Will this help make a difference? Will there be any type of justice? I think the best thing that we can do is bring awareness. So I'm not trying to say that there won't be justice, but I think the biggest thing, I think it would be very difficult. I think it'll be very difficult with the Eight of Cups. And I think that with the Three of Swords, it's an uphill battle. I do see the roses there, so I'm optimistic. But as far as the interwoven deep-rooted deceit and subversiveness. It's more about trying to make others aware of this foundation, this group, this structure, this subversive hierarchy that exists to try to deceive and prey on unsuspecting victims and trickster energy, trick them into submission and then being forced into this type of sinister alliance. It's and then I had this card coming out and you can see the roses, and it's just being victim and being used. So it's more about trying to shine a light on awareness and bringing awareness to the discussion. Like, start talking about this, right? Talking about this, sharing it on social media, trying to help protect others to be safe, keep people safe as much as possible is the message that I have coming out. Okay, everyone, I'm going to end this here. If there's other questions that you'd like me to ask, you know, with respect to the situation, please go ahead and put that in the comment section as well. And I apologize if I was a little scattered. It's really, it's weird because my guides are trying to protect me from seeing clearly everything that's happening that's very deceitful, but I still feel it so strongly. So it's kind of walking a balance for me in making sure that I'm being respectful and not opening myself up to any type of negative energy. Okay. Yeah, trying to be protective of my energy. Thank you. All right, so let me go ahead and get an overall guidance message, and I'm going to put this one out for her, a guidance message to help her recover, to help her heal. May there be a message in this for her, as well as for you watching this, to help us collectively find a way forward, to help bring awareness, to help talk about the tough topics, to try to help keep people safe. Limitless potential, 0000. Wow. This is really talking about her having to reset and take time to recover also. But we have 0000. Limitless potential. Rest, relaxation, unknown surrender, finish line, success, and victory. It serves as a timely reminder that anything can be accomplished. If you can dream it, there is no reason you can't make it a reality. If something is in the possession of another person, it is also available to you. So try to remain calm. What's meant for you won't pass you by. Let go of tension and relax. I'm sending everyone love and light and healing energy. Thank you so much for joining in today. Take care.